Here we are at Place Ville Marie. This is the building, and on top there's a searchlight that circles around at night. It's right in the center of the city, and we're parked in the basement. And then this is the ring they installed a few years ago. A lot of tourists coming to take pictures. It's pretty neat. Here we are near the ring, and in the rear there you can see Mount Royal. And that old building that looks like a castle is the Royal Victoria Hospital, where both of our kids were born. Here's where we're going. See if I could not get my fingers in the camera and zoom in. Guikaku. Getting ready. This is the arena where there's many concerts, and the Montreal Canadiens play here. One of the more famous hockey teams in all of North America. So it's called Place or Centre Bell Center.
I know you, bro. I know you, bro.
Oh, that's used to be a train station. It's called Windsor Station, and they took away a lot of that to build the arena here. We can go inside. It's actually really nice. That's Place Ville Marie. We're parked underneath it, and like I mentioned, there's a spotlight at night. Very neat. This is a cool building. I think it's called the Manulife building. That was built well over 100 years ago, I think. That's Canadian National Railroad building. And here's Windsor Station, the old train station, and some skyscrapers, condos, and here's the arena. You can pay to have a commemorative stone here on the floor, and these are all the retired numbers of the famous players. Number 9, probably one of the most famous. Big hockey fans here in Montreal. It's like a religion. Statues. So they call the Canadians the Habs, H-A-B-S, Habs. Short, like a slang term for the team. So go Habs go is what they chant when you're watching a game. I think this is a Hotel Marriott. It was built in the 60s. It has very unique windows, kind of famous architectural building. There's a courtyard here outside of the Windsor Station train station, and they do this beer festival every year. So it's half outside, all tents set up with different beer manufacturers, and they do it inside as well. So it's in and out. Pretty nice. Oh yeah, down these stairs you can access the metro system. There's a bunch of metro stops throughout the city. Oh, there's the sign, Metro. There's many old churches downtown here. There's the roof of a cathedral. And it's hard to see. That is the Queen Elizabeth Hotel. That's where John and Yoko had their famous bed in. They stayed there for, I think, several weeks, and they wrote the song Give Peace a Chance in that room. You can rent that room. There's nothing going on right now, so it's empty. But it's all the authentic old architecture. I think it said 1881 it was built. Brass handles, marble. Yeah, so this used to be the train station. Now it's like half abandoned. So out there's the courtyard I was showing. We were on the other side a moment ago. So like I said, they do the beer festival. It's half inside, half outside. They do different things here, events. But mostly it's just abandoned, well, empty. Yeah, that is a nice clock, eh? I think the time's correct. And I think you would go down these stairs to the train platforms. There'd be ticket offices and stuff here. It's all gone. So this building here is one of the tallest buildings we have. It's called, I think 1000 La Gauchetière, which is the name of the street it's on. But I always call it Nakatomi Plaza. If you're a fan of Die Hard, the original movie, I think this building looks very similar to the building he was in. And in the basement, or the main floor, there's an ice skating arena. You can rent skates and skate inside. It's really cool. Weird.
There's bowling balls.
Oh look, there's like snowshoes and everything.
Yeah, and there's like bowling pins.
Yeah. Okay, so I double checked and this is called the Sun Life Building. And there's a legend that during World War II, the crown jewels of the British Empire were hidden in this building to protect them from looting during the Second World War. But I looked it up, it's inconclusive, but that's a story. This is called Mary, Queen of the World Cathedral. And there's the Queen Elizabeth Hotel. This is called Place du Canada Park. This is a Toyota Tercel. Amazing cars. This is probably from the 90s, still on the road. I love these. Carmen gets mad because I always point these out, that I can't believe they're still going. This building here is the Eaton Center. You can see it says Eaton over here. And Eaton, Timothy Eaton, was an Irish immigrant that came to Montreal, started a big empire, kind of like Sears. So a giant department store, famous in Canada. And a lot of Irish people were very hated when they first came here, and he would hire anybody who was Irish. So my grandmother years ago worked, that was her first job, was at an Eaton store. And now, of course, like many stores, they're all pretty much closed up and gone. So yeah, here's the Eaton Center. So it's just a shopping mall that has the Eaton name, but the actual Eaton store doesn't exist anymore. This restaurant here, there's a chain of them, Les Trois Brasseurs, the three brewers. And here you can see what they do. Oh, you can kind of see. They brew their own beer. It's excellent. Here's another entrance to the metro system. So you can go underground by here, and it links up many, many buildings in the area, including all the way down where we were parked and the Canadiens Arena, the Bell Center. It all connects underground. Canada, or Montreal I should say, has one of the biggest underground cities, I guess because of our winter. So it's pretty cool, and it all connects by the metro system or by foot. So I know little secrets from where we park, for example. We can leave our jackets in the car if we're going to see a concert or something, and we can walk many, many blocks underground without having to come outside.
He has a little penis.
Yes, Brendan says that guy has a little penis. The main street we've been walking on is called St. Catherine Street, and it's one of the main strips here in the city. A lot of tourists and stores and stuff. And this store here is the Hudson's Bay Company, or for short we call it the Bay. And it's North America's oldest retail store. I think it's over 400 years old. Not this building, but the company. It started out as fur trading, beaver pelts to Europe from North America through the Native Americans. Of course, they were exploited by the Europeans and the Canadians. But yeah, so this store still exists, but it's hanging on barely. Pretty certain it won't be around when my kids are big. Maybe this building will, but the Bay as a store won't be. And yeah, just a little tour around here. There's Brendan Ward. And I think there's these little characters here all over the city. It's an art exhibit. So they're hiding in different places all around the city. There's another park. Some old buildings. There's a very expensive hotel up here. This is a very famous, expensive jewelry shop called Burke's, and they have a hotel affiliated with it. Okay, we're going into the Bay, just because I like these old doors. Okay, so now we're going to exit, but I want to see, yes, it's still here. So these, let's See if we can see it. It says matches. So this is a place, as you were leaving, you could strike your match to light your cigarette or cigar as you're leaving the store. Still here. Isn't that neat? These are bicycles you can rent. It's called Bixie. So you can subscribe or you can pay like as you go. And there's two versions, electric and pedal. Pretty neat. They're all over the city. And when you're done with it, you just put it in the rack and that's like returning it. Further down towards the east, there's a place called Place des Spectacles, and it has like an area where they cordon off for outdoor concerts and things like that, events. And now we're heading back west to where Carmen is waiting near the parking lot. So, whoops. Here's another one. There's a spot here where there used to be a building and it used to have a big sign and it was a famous strip club. It was called Super Sex. And when you would come out of the mall here, the first thing you'd see is this big neon sign. But it closed up and then it burned down and now it's gone. Carmen and Aaron are waiting for us up here somewhere where we parked. So we're headed back now. Yeah, I found another one of those pink characters. Look at that. Oh yeah, there's also, wow, that bird got close. Anyway, there's also a restaurant on the top there, and it's got a really good 360-degree view of the city. Very neat. I took Carmen there one time. Anyway, let's, we're gonna head home soon. Yeah. Oh, he's gone. Comfortable? Huh. You look comfortable. Yeah, I think this was renovated recently. Yeah. Yep, look at that. Sasso Parmesan, $1 coffee.
Shouldn't we change the language to English?
Change it to English, sure. So McDonald's coffee here is delicious. A lot of people think we love Tim Hortons, but McDonald's is actually better. And we're getting iced coffees. Oh yeah, our McDonald's logo has the maple leaf in it. That's on all the advertisements, everything. See? Pretty neat. Oh yeah, this is the new train station, Place Bonaventure. The trains leave down that ramp. And actually, we're going to Toronto by train later in September, yeah. That trains go above us right here.
Turn left on Rue de la Cathédrale.
We're going into the center of the earth. This is one of the new hospitals. This is a French one. There's a French one and an English one. Carmen works at the English one. Now we're back under the city. We're gonna pop out towards the east end in the direction of our house. Look at that. Ah, that's trippy. And it's, there we go. It's like a portal. This is the Molson Brewery. Molson is a beer company. It's one of the oldest ones in North America. And I think it's closed up now, or it's moved, and they're gonna turn all this into condos, but they're gonna retain the look of this building with the famous clock and that tower. There's the original front entrance, I believe. And here's the Jacques Cartier Bridge. At night, this lights up. It has all different LED lights, different colors, depending on what event's happening. The seasons and stuff like that. So the St. Lawrence River is right there. You can see there's a ship right there. We have the funnest place in the city, La Ronde. It's an amusement park. On the other side there you can kind of see.
You said amusement parks
Amusement park. Yeah, it's a bad angle from here, but you get the idea. Roller coasters and all that fun stuff. Whoa. Here's a city bus. There's a metro station. And behind it, there's the Olympic Stadium. That is the world's largest or tallest inclined tower. So it's on an angle. And it used to have an opening roof, a retractable roof. And you can see here it was built for the 1976 Olympics. Of course, it went way over budget and was way late. In fact, in the 80s, I came here to see a football game with my father, and I still remember them building this tower. The roof wasn't complete. You could see outside, and I saw people building the tower. So it was maybe a decade after the Olympics they completed it, and we didn't finish paying it as taxpayers till 2012. And the roof had to be changed multiple times. In fact, right now it's shut down for at least a year, I believe, or more, while they remove the roof. It's made out of like plastic, and they're going to install a new permanent roof. So this roof does not open. The previous version did not open, but the original roof used to be suspended from this tower, and it would sort of grab the roof and lift it up. And they used to open it on rare occasions. It was really difficult and had a lot of problems, but I did attend a baseball game once when I was a kid, and they had the roof open, which was really unique to be inside there with it open. So they used to do things like monster truck rallies. There was a famous Major League Baseball team here for many years, and then they moved away. But it's a really unique building. It's all concrete. The whole surrounding area is all concrete. It's very, I think they call that brutalist. This is where the Olympic flame used to be. And yeah, so we're gonna turn the corner and see it from another angle. Behind it, there's a soccer stadium for the Montreal soccer team. I think they're called FC Montreal now. They used to be called the Impact. So here you can see, yeah, you can go up in that tower. We've never been. I plan to go one day, but it's closed right now due to the renovations.
Turn left on Rue Bio.
So you can see a lot of concrete. It's hard to see. Here we go. We'll have a nice shot of it. So it's a pretty unique building. Looks like a flying saucer. Oh, and Brendan got an opportunity with his school to spend a night sleeping in here, inside, and I got to go with him. Really fun. They won like a contest, sort of.
Okay, woman.
Oh, and these buildings here that look like pyramids, they were built at the same time. There's a couple of them, and that was for the athletes during the Olympics. And there's a dome building there. There's a planetarium. It's hard to see. And yeah, a lot of different things. There's a biodome as well, which you can see like animals from the rainforest and everything. Here's Stade Saputo. That's the soccer stadium or football.
In 300 meters, turn left.
And on this side, there's a gigantic park. It's a botanical garden, so it's a massive, massive park. You can see the stadium a little bit through here. I've never seen a soccer game actually, but I'd like to go one day. These are they call this the Olympic Village. So there's one like this, and there's another one right next to it. Now we're leaving Montreal, and we're crossing another river, the Rivière des Prairies, Prairie River. And on the other side is our city, Laval. We live down there, way down there. I think this bridge was built right before Brendan was born, so he's 13, so it's a pretty new bridge. And there's a toll, so we have this device here, and you pay as you cross it.